Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Be still! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Barely a blip on our radar.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Del Faris. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
won't forgive you!
No escape!
Going in! Glacial Spear!
Dazzle! Here I come! No escape!
Is
Stunner!
that statue-wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours
No
truly!
escape! You're finished! Here I come! Not a chance!
Illuminate annihilation!
I'm not done!
Lightning! Holy land!
Mirage!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Voron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, and chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been... Get lost!
Take this! No escape! Dragon Form!
Hurricane Flood!
Be still!
But they're in the shadows!
No escape!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
It's over! My turn! I'm not done!
Don't get careless. Seriously? Is this a joke?
Strike!
Hook shot! Illuminated flame!
Lightning thrust! I'm not done!
I can shatter any steel!
Hurricane Foot!
Mirage!
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more
Got
left!
fired! Right!
Leave
No
the
time
enemy
to hold
art
back.
to me!
Looking fearsome, Rinwell.
You must be rubbing off on me!
Let's kick some ass, kid. You fight better at a distance.
Further! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Sword and shield!
A classic combination. I see supplies and other signs people were living here.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Like moths to the flame.
Lightning thrust! I'm not done! You're finished! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
In here!
Not feeling so hot.
Take it easy! You'll hurt yourself!
Sorry, didn't mean to make you worry.
Hurricane thrust!
We managed to turn the tide!
Do it! For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Looks like some solid equipment.
An opponent like this should be easy. No escape! Dragon Form!
Right here! I got you!
Here I come! No escape!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Not a chance! Be still!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Here I come!
All thanks to you.
Hurricane thrust!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Brace yourself! This one, tough!
Illuminate the top!
This one is mine!
Now or never.
I'm gone!
Magnified thrust!
Your wings
I think
will
the
save
enemy's
you
getting
from me.
desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
As impressive as always.
Flame!
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've
You're
never
up!
seen...
Commander of Heavens! Phoenix Cyclone!
That firepower of yours is really something.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the Wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the Wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the Wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the 2 of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you 2. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course. Go no further!
Take this!
Can't get out of this!
Look out!
You're mine!
Going in!
Okay.
Holy lunar corruption!
Megasonic
You're really, really strong, Alvin!
I'm just trying to do the best.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Megasonic Thrust!
Look sharp!
Raining Slash!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep, I barely worked up a sweat.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this!
Hurricane
Take
corruption!
this!
By the
Take
power
this!
of water! Illuminate this!
No escape! It's a Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me
Be
help.
still! Strike!
Appreciate your
You're
help.
finished!
Do it!
Long! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! This could be useful.
Out of my way!
You require a hand.
You're finished!
Right here! I got you!
Lightning Thrust!
Raging
Thrust!
Cascade!
It's over!
By the
We're
power of
on!
water!
We're up! Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
Here I come!
Flying spree!
What did they just do it?
See ya! Can you take...
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
My turn! Strike!
Make it rain!
One at a time.
No escape!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that isn't...
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I'm practically unstoppable.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
That's far enough!
Take this! Strike! Dragon form! Be still! You're mine! Strike! Stardust!
Do it!
Tear!
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
All base
Got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! Lightning thrust! Strike!
Now,
Remove!
astral energy.
Say no more!
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
Let's dispose of the trash.
And here, hurricane foot.
Be still!
This
Here I
one's
come!
mine!
No escape! Stardust!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
We did it! My turn! No escape! It's over!
Don't get careless.
Go no further.
Take this!
This one's mine!
Be still! Take this! I'm not done! Stardust! Hurricane thrust!
Glacial
You're
This
on!
one's mine!
You're mine! No escape!
Easy peasy. Huh, Hoodle? Little help.
Glacial Spear! Piercing
Take
evil!
this!
Thunderbolt! I'm gone!
No escape! Megasonic thrust!
You're really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
But here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Fiona.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
And thus our strength yet grows.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Whew! I think Hoodle senses something.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renin engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renin?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renins would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renin structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shion?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
Huh?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I see that the interior of the rear. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Out of our way!
You're mine!
Right here! I got it!
I'm gone! Annihilation! Hurricane! Laser ray! Air thrust! Blizzard blow! He keeps trying to keep up with the wolf!
Now we're not Mirage!
Now where will
Megasonic thrust!
this one? Glacial spear!
Here I come! Try harder! You're mine!
Glacial spear! Raging cascade! Sleep now!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
And the tumbling to me!
We managed to turn the tide!
For now.
No
But things could shift
Hold
at a
nothing
moment's
back.
notice.
You're right.
Take this.
Better stay alert.
I'm not done!
Here's what it is. This one's mine. Do it! Raging cascade! Will this help? Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Make it rain! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
Right, here goes! Take this! I'm not done!
Get behind me!
Dragon form! Here I come! This one's gonna be tough!
Sleep now. Let's get
Here's
Lunar
the
Corruption!
You're mine!
Lunar Thrust!
what? What the hell is going on?
That's my cue.
I think we can
Shut
get
him
through
down.
this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Be still!
Now!
Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
The heavens must be smiling.
No choice! Here I come! Ha! You're finished! Be still! Here I come! No escape!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the
Dragon
force.
form!
You wanna play? Come at me!
Here I come! Ha! Be still! Strike!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
I'm not
Who
done!
said anything about letting off?
Be still! I'm not done! Stardust! Mirage!
Well then, let's keep moving.
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegis?
Sure looks like it. We have to put us...
Out of our way! They're coming through!
It's
In
over.
here! Inferno crossing! Let's get you out of the way!
Mirage!
Raging
Dazzle!
storm! A banana! Let's go!
Double demon fang!
Blah, blah, blah! Holy land! I'm all stuffed up!
The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that! Well, looky here!
No choice. Here I come.
Illuminate the
I'm not done. Dragon form. Dazzle. Here I come. I'm not done. Stardust.
Switch to offense!
Hurricane thrust. Mirage.
I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray!
We got flyers.
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Lightning thrust. All yours. No escape. Stardust.
Now!
Tear. River.
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well
No
done!
escape. No escape.
Illuminate the top! Magic is there!
Dazzle.
One more!
Take this. No escape. Hurricane thrust.
There! Do it!
Mirage.
Astral energy! Full throttle! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
I won't forgive you!
Demon fang.
Astral energy!
No escape. You're finished.
Illuminate the confiscated!
Dazzle. Take this. I'm not done. Dragon form.
You wanna play?
Come at me. You're finished. Take this.
Now.
No escape.
Piercing frozen!
Hammer.
Nicely done!
You're mine.
All thanks to you! Reload!
Hurricane thrust.
That's an interesting stance.
It's part of the Renan style.
A style made of both sides.
Just spicier than you want.
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty. I've been doing really great lately.
Out of our way!
Take this. You're finished.
Going in!
Dazzle. You're mine. No escape. Hurricane thrust. Mirage. Dazzle.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Take this.
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Ridwell.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
Make it rain. More.
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade. I'm practically unstoppable.
Guess I misread the landing.
Hi, Hoodle!
In a bind.
Spear! Pierce evil! Hurricane strike! Lightning condemn! Thunder blade! Illuminate the storm! Come forth! Holy
Come and
evil!
face me.
Lightning strike! Freeze laser!
Flying freaks. Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
I'm not done.
Here, let me help you.
Alright, you're mine.
I owe you one for that.
Hurricane strike!
Dazzle.
Illuminate magic is time to shine! Holy
You're
red!
mine. Take this.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Now. You're finished. Hurricane thrust. Mirage. Dragon form.
Do it! Law!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Over so soon?
There. This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah. We've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegis the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
That's far enough!
Strike!
This one's mine!
Form! Be still!
Lightning
I'm not
strike!
done! Stardust!
On guard!
Mirage!
Air thrust! Searing blast! Relax!
No escape!
Glacial hammer!
Finish!
I'm all set!
Be still!
Now!
Strike!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Now!
This one's mine!
Ha! It's over!
Wind astral
Tear!
energy!
Hurricane thrust!
Lightning
This one's mine!
Mirage! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
The heavens must be smiling.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Lunar Hurricane Strike!
It's over!
Look sharp!
Lunar Sonic Thrust!
In here! Burning Flaming Meteor! Inferno Tossing! Can't be here! Banana! Let's go! Let me help! First aid!
Okay, here I take this!
Magic is there!
Make it rain! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
Let's refrain from losing.
Wow, you've got to be lucky to find this stuff.
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find.
That's far enough!
Take this! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Hurricane Strike!
Lightning Thrust! I'm not done!
Glacial Spear!
Mirage! Dazzle!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Here I come! Strike! Dragon Swarm!
We managed to turn the tide!
For now, but things could shift.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Wow, you've got to be lucky to find this stuff.
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find.
Little help!
I'm not done!
This one's mine.
Burn in hell!
Crossing. Glacier Steel.
Here's evil!
No further!
Two heads! Freeze! What's not fair!
Worth a shot.
Can't be swirled! Lunar corruption!
Gemini Aqua.
Double demon fang!
Air thrust!
Here I come!
Lunar corruption!
You're finished!
By the power of water.
Take this!
Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Take this!
One
I'm not
more!
done!
Raging
Dragon
cascade!
Sword!
Switch to offense.
Here I come! I'm not done! Dragon Sword! Prepare to be seized! You're mine! Dragon Strike! Dragon Stick!
Back into the swing.
Here's a healing heart!
Crescent move.
I'm not done!
Gale force!
Hurricane foot.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Megasonic Thrust!
Inferno
Raining Slap!
Holy land! Tearing flame of steel!
Take this!
Flaming meteor. How about
Take
this?
this!
Sleep now!
Hurricane foot.
It's over!
Lightning strike.
Lunar corruption!
Demon Fang!
Chinese lunar blast!
Crescent move.
Moon Escape! Burn!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
We managed to pull through.
Out of our way!
Double Demon Fang! Take this! No escape!
Raging cascade!
Careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Come one, come all! No escape!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! I'm on a roll!
I'm not done!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
I'm not done!
We managed to turn the tide!
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
Now! You're right. Better stay alert. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
No choice! Strike!
Hurricane
You're
strike! Reload! Wind after
Lightning thrust! Mirage! Flaming thrust!
Meteor.
Double Demon Fang!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Now! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Now! You're mine!
Let's go!
On guard.
Hurricane thrust!
Make it rain.
Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle! That worked like a dream. I pity anyone who stands in our way.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Out of our way!
Take this!
Look sharp.
You're mine!
Lightning strike.
Megasonic thrust!
This one's mine.
Blow away! Sword Rain Alpha!
Hurricane strike.
You're mine! Strike! Mirage! It's over!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Be still!
No place here!
This one's got your name on it!
Hurricane Thrust!
Holy Land!
Stardust!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah!
My turn!
Nice technique! This one's mine!
It's over!
Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply...
Right here! I got you!
Take this! You're mine!
Not on my watch!
Hurricane
Look here!
Right steer!
Megasonic Thrust!
Whoa!
Radiant Thrust!
Glacial Fire!
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let him mark him again!
All yours!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
One more! All thanks to you.
Eat
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Flaming Thrust! I'm not done! Stardust!
Healing circle!
Now I can let loose.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner. I feel sprightlier than before. This'll make us even more formidable. That's far enough!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark!
Hurricane
Holy River! Holy Land! Flame of Fury!
Stardust!
Glacial Spear! Here's Evil! Blizzard Blow!
Dazzle!
Freeze Lancer!
Flaming Meteor!
Inferno Crossing!
Take this!
It's
over!
Lunar Blast!
Dazzle!
Make it
Here I
rain!
come!
Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Take this!
All thanks to you.
You're finished!
Inferno
Now!
Crossing!
Ridwell! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
This could be useful.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a...
No choice.
No matter what, nothing gets past my shield.
It's on! Strike! Mirage!
Lunar Arc!
Burn!
Where are you going? Hurricane Strike!
Here I come! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! No escape! It's over! Here! Sword Rain Alpha! Blow away!
Here's Evil!
You're mine! No escape! Dragon Swarm! Dazzle!
Here's a Magic is out!
Appreciate it.
Get on in there with the others!
Ah! Strike!
I'm gone.
Dragon Swarm! Double Phoenix Blade! This one's all mine! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lightning Canal! Illuminate the magic!
Let me help. Inferno Crossing! Down! You're all
You're finished!
Another hit! Illuminate the dark! Magic is
No
out!
escape! Stardust!
Holy Land!
Flaming Meteor!
Let the lightning orb!
Ha!
Their arcs were interrupted.
You're mine!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
No escape!
Go get him!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Glacial Spear. Time to shine.
Astral energy!